Hello everyone. So today we will study Persuasion, a novel by Jane Austen. And Persuasion is set in Spa town of Bath, and I will be discussing it in a very short capsule summary type so that you know the gist of this novel. So the protagonist is Anne, and she is initially engaged to Commander Frederick Wentworth, but had to break off the engagement as he was not that rich. So Anne is a daughter of Sir Walter, who belongs to the Elliot family, and they have their went like town hall, Kellynch town hall. They have that hall, and they are very rich. But at the time, Anne was only 17 years old, and when she was proposed by Wentworth, she just said yes, and they had engagement. But very few people knew about the engagement. Even Anne's own younger sister Mary, even she was not aware of their engagement. So it so happened that Anne's father, Mr. Walter, and Anne's elder sister Elizabeth and her aunt Russell, they all make her agree to break off the engagement with Wentworth because he was not that rich. Otherwise, he was a nice commander and he was young, smart, and sensible, everything, but he was not that rich. So the story starts after 7 years. Anne is 27 now. Uh, Her father, Sir Walter, older sister Elizabeth, and Lady Russell are typical of 19th century people. So you know how 19th century people used to be. They are very much into that society kind of thingy, show off and rich. Like all the girls should be married to a rich person, basically. And by the way, Anne was only 19 when she was being proposed by Wentworth. Now, Mary, like after 7 years, we see that Mary, her younger sister, she is now married to Charles Musgrove. Sir Walter is not at a good financial position now. So, Sir Walter, who is Anne's father, he is not at a good place now because he has lost his Kellynch Hall, and it would be let. It would be they have to sell that off, and there are so many renters in their hall, and one of the renter are Sophia and her husband. And by the way, Sophia is sister of Wentworth. And we also see that Henrietta and Louisa are Charles' own sister, and Charles is Mary's husband. So now they go to Bath and they decided to stay there where Mary is already staying until and unless their hall is sold off. So now when we come to Bath, we see Wentworth is now a rich naval officer, and we also come across this fact that Anne, she still loves him. But Wentworth he is in a dilemma that whether Anne has feelings for him or not. So now we see like some incidents also happens which I have not written here, but I will want to tell you that Anne and as usual she has that very specific charm in herself, and when she comes to her sister's house, she she engages herself in Charles's sister's marriage, like Louisa and Henrietta, and they went for shopping. And Anne was also staying with them. So while shopping, we see that Wentworth and one of his friend, Mr. Helville, I suppose, yes. So they all are sitting there, and Anne comes, but Wentworth he just goes off from the room. And when Helville asks Anne about something called love, so then she says that love is never forgotten. So this really touches Wentworth's heart, and he again falls for Anne. So now we see Anne and Wentworth, they reconcile at Bath where Anne came to shop for Louisa and Henrietta's wedding. Initially, nobody was happy with their uh, engagement when Anne was only 19, but now her aunt, she only says that they had a misconception regarding Wentworth, and he was a nice guy and all of that. So now the ending is really happy. Anne is reconciled with Wentworth. So this is the story, a typical Jane Austen style, but still I like it. So I hope this really helped you, and let me know what you all feel about this particular novel by Jane Austen. I'll see you next time.